Boom! All right, welcome back, guys. Great training systems. Great to have all of you here. Today's topic is going to be an amazing foam roller exercise for your lat that you can do that won't only make you feel amazing, but it's much easier, simpler, and wonderful than the way that you've probably done it before. All right, and like always, before we get started, let's get some house cleaning out of the way. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so now. Hit the notifications so you always know when my new videos are coming out. Drop a comment at any time, like the video, and if you want to just listen to me not talk, go ahead and go to the timestamp down below and go directly to the exercise. But make sure also, when you're done, to look at the 45-minute free consultation and all of the free programs I have listed below. All right, so now, why is our back hurting us? And basically, why would this foam roller exercise that we're going to do next be so special? So the reason our lats, let's talk about, really cause a problem is because the way they connect to our arm, our lats and our chest want to pull us down. Problem is that we're sitting so damn much that we get in this position anyways, and these rubber bands, so to speak, get tight. So then as we want to stand up tall, it makes it very difficult. So we go to our allied health professional and we believe our posture is crap because our muscles are weak. So we begin to strengthen ourselves in this position. Meanwhile, this thick rubber band continues to pull us down. So I would argue that it's never a bad idea to do a little bit of exercise. Just look at the world out there. We all need a little bit more. However, maybe we should also focus on relaxing that muscle, elongating that rubber band so we don't have this tension pulling ourselves down. How do we do that? This next exercise is going to be the foam roller that we go into this area. The problem is most people usually end up fighting it so much because it's so goddamn painful, they can't get through it. The body fights against them and it's kind of counterintuitive. So I've got a way where we keep the hips on the ground, we're able to breathe, we're able to enjoy our time at least a little bit more, and that allows the muscle to relax. And honestly, all you got to do when you're done with one side is sit there, raise both arms up, and you will realize the difference right away. So is exercising and strengthening the area and all that stuff bad? Should you fire your physical therapist? No, of course not. However, just try this exercise at home. And the nice thing with mobility is it happens right away. Yeah, you basically test and you say, okay, that's crap. And then you do the exercise and then you retest and you realize right away if it feels better or not. And I promise you it will. So let's focus on kind of releasing this rubber band. A stretch is fantastic, but by the rumble roller or the foam roller that I'm using, we're neurologically telling the body basically to just let that tension go. Through the foam roll, we're getting some hydration in there, we're getting some new blood in there, we're getting some of the old blood out, and that's allowing that tension to release, and then automatically, if that thick rubber band loosens, your spine is going to naturally go back to where you want it to go. So give it a shot, have fun, exercises next, and I'm excited to hear your results. So make sure to drop a comment, let me know how it feels. All right, so now that we have Anna in the position on the foam roll, you're gonna notice maybe a few things different. One, her knees are bent, her hips are on the ground, and we're gonna keep it that way. So right now, I like to call this also the TV watching position, because you could imagine she has like a TV in front of her here. And from here, what we're gonna do is actually, Anna, I'm gonna have you start with the roll a little bit higher. So we're gonna roll it a little bit there. So that's where I want her to start. Her arm's gonna go straight. From this position, you're gonna now roll forward and back, searching for that sensitive spot, that painful area. When you find that trigger, when you find that area, I want you to keep the hips on the ground and kind of scoot yourself as if you're a bear scratching your back against a tree. And from here, this allows her to relax, because if I would ask her to lift her hips up, which I don't want you to do, that would put all of her body weight into that foam roll, which often is way too much. So when she has felt like it's relaxed a little bit and she's able to move on, what she can do is scoot up, Anna, so that roll kind of comes with that tissue and goes about a few vertebrae deeper, and then from there, roll forward and back again, searching for that painful area. Try to keep this arm as relaxed as possible. And what she can also do, if she notices that her neck starts getting tired, and you can put your hand behind your head, kind of like a sit-up position, because that's going to help relax her head. The only problem is now she can't support her own body weight on the floor, meaning if the roll of the exercise is too painful and she starts to kind of fight against it, that's also not helping. So in this case, Anna, why don't you go and put your hand on the floor again, and boom, she drops her head. That is what we call the dead head position, because that allows her neck to not only stretch here, but also relax against the shoulder, and then she can take that out of it and really focus on just relaxing the muscles and going into the exercise. Finally, the last piece which is important is, Anna, why don't you go ahead and keep scooting up a little bit more? So she's gonna keep moving that way, and eventually she's gonna get right on the bottom of her latissimus dorsi, this muscle you can see here, and also the serratus anterior, which I also will show right now. This muscle is on top of your ribs. So many times, because bone is the most sensitive tissue in the body, we're believing that the foam roll is pushing on the bones and that's what hurts, so that's what we stop. That, boys and girls, is actually wrong. It's the serratus anterior that is catching on fire, and this muscle, which is right here, again, is connecting underneath your shoulder blade. So this is notorious, this muscle, for causing lower back, mid back, and even upper back pain. So that is where the deadhead position is fantastic, because now she can put her body weight here or even on the foam roll as she's going through it, and instead of fighting against it, she can relax, she can breathe, and she can get the foam roll to be the amount of pressure that she wants, which would be exactly what we would do in a physical therapy session. All right, there we go. One more video done, and hopefully one more exercise for your library for you to become and stay pain-free. If you have not gone to the website yet, granttrainingsystems.com, and signed up for the free 45-minute consultation, do so now. Let's talk one-to-one about how my digital physical therapy programs can help get you pain-free and keep you pain-free and make sure you live a life that is pain-free. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so now. Hit that goddamn bell so you get the notifications. Every Tuesday is a new video, and these videos are also every Friday on IGTV. So if you have not subscribed to my podcast yet, or not subscribed to my Instagram channel, then do so now, because the link is up there. I want to see you guys everywhere. Let me know what you think of the videos. Leave your comments below. Have a goddamn good day, and I'll see you guys next week.